This is Coogan Cassius for IFL TV. On the phone, Eddie Hearn. Froch Grove's done, yes?
Done. Few people thought it was done last night. It wasn't. It was all done about, I don't know, 11 o'clock this morning, something like that. So, over the moon. Months of hard work, really. I wasn't prepared to let this one slip through the net, really, and I'm chuffed. And most of all because I knew how much you wanted it.
Yeah, I know you just done the fight for me because I'm the biggest fan of this fight. What, is everyone happy? Is George happy? Is Cole happy with how it's turned out?
Yeah, essentially. I mean, look, there's a lot of egos to deflate, and there was a lot of point scoring, and, you know, I think George got what he wanted. He wanted the rematch. As I said from the get-go, Carl had no problem rematching George, but we had other options, and even last night we had other options, but ultimately Carl and myself, you know, you got to listen to what the public want, and the public wanted a rematch, and when you're staring essentially the biggest fight in British boxing history in the face, you can't walk away. So, you know, as far as the terms are concerned, they're all confidential, but yes, everyone's happy, and that's when you know you got a great deal. So
you don't want to give us any indication on the actual split between them?
No, I don't think it's important. You know, at the end of the day, everyone's happy. I think everyone's got a good deal. So, and again, that's the matter whether you're buying a car or a house. You know, as long as both parties are happy with the terms, then you walk away a happy man. I think that's how everyone feels right now. But ultimately, the fight's on, and that's all that matters.
Right, do we have a date?
We are looking at the 31st of May.
Yep.
That's not 100% concrete, but it's very likely. And we're talking to, well, over half a dozen gyms all over the country. I mean, you know, this is the priority for the last 2 weeks particularly, but probably 2 months, was to get the fight made. And we've been having sort of semi-discussions with stadiums, and, you know, I've already talked about those: Wembley, Old Trafford, Etihad, Twickenham, Emirates. You know, there's loads of them in the mix. So probably in the next week to 10 days we'll secure that venue, and then we'll just make our plans for the press roadshow. You know, this is going to be all over the country, this roadshow. Press conferences everywhere. It's going to be one of the most anticipated fights of all time, and the build-up's going to be breathtaking as well. So I'm really excited. You know, it's been energy sapping at times, trying to deal with this, and there were times where we thought we had it, then we thought we lost it, and all sorts, and I'm chuffed to get it done.
Is it likely to be in London or up north?
It could be either, to be honest with you. I mean, like I said, we're looking at stadiums and, you know, all over the country, City Ground. I mean, people have talked about Newcastle, about Birmingham. My gut feeling is that it'll be London or Manchester. But, you know, I think that my dream originally was to have it at Wembley, but they've got a friendly on the night before, and the turnaround times are very tight. We're still looking at it. But Emirates, you know, Emirates is a great stadium. I know you'd be very happy with that.
I would be happy with that, yeah.
Oh, there's another reason to potentially have it there then. And, you know, Carl would like to look at Nottingham Forest as well. That's an option. I don't think it's big enough, but, you know, there's plenty in the mix, and now it's a case of seeing all interested parties over the next week and doing a deal on that side.
So are you going to do like a Mayweather-Canelo 13 city tour, that sort of thing?
It won't be 13 city, but it'll certainly be 3 or 4 city. You know, I think we've got a chance here with this kind of fight to reach out to the casuals, to reach out to the masses, and really, I mean, I think the first fight was a huge shot in the arm for British boxing, even taking the you know, controversy on board. This one, I think, is just going to take it to a new level. So we've got to maximise the exposure, we've got to maximise the interest, and that means making it accessible to people. And that comes in the way of, you know, meeting the fighters, letting the public get involved in the build-up.
Do you feel under pressure to deliver an undercard worthy of pay-per-view again? Are we going to go through this again?
I think there won't be an undercard because of the size of this fight. What do you reckon? That'll go down well?
Maybe not.
I mean, you know, no, listen, at the end of the day, people were asking whether the first fight should be pay-per-view or not. And you know, I made myself clear. I felt that it needed a great undercard. At the end of the day, the undercard panned out to be quite average. I think on paper it looked great. We had big problems leading up to the fight, but luckily the main fight was an absolute corker, and no one talked about the undercard. I know what people, especially hardcore boxing fans, are thinking, and they're going to want a good undercard for this. Of course, there's a huge amount of money involved in the show, and therefore there will be a great undercard for this fight. There'll be world title fights. You know, there'll be big British domestic fights. I'm not going to say too much because I just put my foot in it, Coop. Don't know, that's what I did last time.
Alright, alright.
I'm just going to tell you that the undercard's going to be bang average.
Okay, bang average, then anything else is a bonus.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bang average, don't expect anything else. Couple of central area title fights, and that's it.
Anything else is a bonus. Just quickly, finally, when will you and that do a press conference, like the first press conference, when do you think it'll be?
First week of March, and that's when tickets will go on sale.
First week of March, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright, well listen, thanks, well done for
Alright,
getting it
cool.
done.
Speak to you soon.
Crack on. Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.